What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Tony here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the For Your PC HDMI wireless transmitter. And honestly, I'm a little bit skeptical. It's supposed to transmit wirelessly from your laptop to a monitor or a TV, just like a regular HDMI would. I've used tons of HDMI cables in the past, and I feel like this is going to be a nice solution. And hopefully this can eliminate the clutter that I have with multiple HDMIs. Let's check it out. So when it comes to the actual packaging, it was very minimal. You have the transmitter itself, and then you also have the receiver that connects to a TV or like a monitor. When I was filling the transmitter, I just noticed how lightweight it was, and it also comes with an additional cable for power. There's the HDMI side, and then there's a button on the side of the transmitter that connects it to the receiver, kind of activates it. Usually when I press that button, when it's plugged in, it'll have a blue light, but we'll show that later. And on the very back of the transmitter, there is a USB-C input that you're going to connect into. We're going to use this USB-C connector at the very back, and we're going to connect right into that. The moment that we plug this other end into power, there's going to be a blue light here, and that basically means that it is powering up. So we're going to do that. And then now we're going to plug this transmitter into the HDMI port within this laptop here. Okay, so now by doing that, we have this completely set up. The next part is going to be taking this and connecting this to another device. So I'm going to plug that into the back of the TV. And if you do this correctly, it should show you a blueprint that lets you know that you need to connect the receiver. This end is going to connect directly to power as well. And this end is going to go into our TV, for example, or projector. After plugging this in to our TV, it should take about 10 seconds, and then boom, it's synced. It'll have your laptop wirelessly mirror onto your TV without delay, no cables. It's great for presentations, streaming, watching movies, or just showing off stuff on a big screen. I enjoyed using this. I was a little bit skeptical, but I'm excited. I mean, it does work. It does work. The cool thing about this is it is 60 hertz refresh rate. It has a very quick connection, very low latency. I didn't see any lag. There's no Wi-Fi, no app necessary to use it. And it, like I said, it pairs quickly. One of the downsides that I saw with it being an HDMI, even though it's kind of like what I want, they have a version that is a USB-C. And if you had that, you can connect it to an iPad as well, or your phone, for example. Even though my TV does do AirPlay, so it's not like crucial necessarily, but it's nice to know that you have the option to be a little bit more flexible if you want to. With this, it also has a limitation to 1080p quality, so it's HD only. You're not going to be able to do a 4K display on your TV with this, which is kind of a little bit frustrating. If you are watching something that's in a higher quality, you're going to see the dip in quality a little bit. There's a lot of tech that I've found that has this aluminum alloy, and it almost looks like it's an accessory to an iPad or a MacBook Pro. This is made a little bit more lightweight. It's not like a premium build here, but I think it's great for what it is. As far as mobility, size, I prefer it to be lightweight for what it is. It's one of those pieces of tech that will eliminate HDMI cables altogether. I mean, as long as it works, there's really no need for a traditional HDMI cable because it does it better. It does it faster, it does it more efficiently, and it just eliminates the cables. I have a Windows computer that I like to game on rarely, maybe once every 3 months. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to worry about having a cable running along the floor that you may trip over. If you have people over, if you have your friends over, you know, they're playing double dutch with the cord. You just don't have that at all. That's what I like about this. It's just very low maintenance, very low thought in needed, you just plug it in and it works. I tried it on my MacBook Pro and I like to watch a lot of movies on there, so it was perfect for that. Now, I did notice a little bit of a difference in some of the image quality, but I think that is due to, on my laptop, it's a nicer screen than my actual TV. It is basically OLED, so I can see some of even in the camera, it doesn't really give it justice, but even in real life, there's a little bit of a difference in the quality here. But if you're using a standard laptop, regular screen, I don't think you're gonna notice that. And the nice thing about this too, with it, I've had situations where I have a HDMI cable and it's shorter, and then you have your laptop right by your TV, or it's like facing you and then you're looking at the screen twice. The thing I like about this is you can have the screen in a whole nother room. The power of this, it can go through walls. It has a 98 feet connection, so it will connect up to 98 feet, which is, who's buying an HDMI cable that long? Not me, absolutely not. I think I may get rid of my HDMI cables. I could definitely see this being the future of how we do HDMI cables. Even with AirPlay, there's a little bit of latency sometimes and lag, but there's no lag or latency with this, which is really nice. Yeah, if you like this, if you're interested in trying to get one for yourself, let me know your thoughts in the comments about this review. If you're gonna opt for the USB-C or this HDMI version that I have in this video. Put it below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.